Hey friends, it's Lucy May. Welcome to my channel. I have been wanting to do YouTube for so long now, and I finally decided to make an account, and I have a little bit of equipment to use for now. Maybe later on when I have more money, I can actually grow my channel and do more. So my first video, I am going to be showing you guys my 2-week cross-country road trip. I did this with my sister, my oldest sister. She is almost 30. I am 20 years old. We did this in October, and the trip consisted of 15 days. It was 79.2 hours of driving, I believe, and it was 4,290 miles. Now, it was a lot of driving. I think if we had changed anything about it, we definitely would have changed the amount of driving. So, with that being said, I can get started. So our first day, we drove about 8 hours to Columbus, Ohio. And that was great. It took probably about 11 hours total because we did stop in Cincinnati to visit one of my sister's friends. And then we stopped for food. We had to stop for gas a lot. My sister's Jeep has really bad gas mileage. So we stopped in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, to stay there for a few days. And here are some pictures from when we were in Ohio. After being in Ohio for a few days, it was great meeting my sister's friends, and we went to Kansas City, Kansas after that. That was about, I think, 10 hour drive. And I was driving, and on our way there, we got in a wreck. I rear-ended someone, so that was not fun at all. It was my sister's Jeep. Luckily, insurance paid for a lot. We got a rental car and they paid for most of it, and it had great gas mileage, so we saved a lot of money on gas. We continued our trip. We didn't get off schedule, but we got in a wreck. We didn't get any pictures from Kansas City because we were delayed a day. So we didn't really have much time to do anything with her friend in Kansas City. So we went to Kansas City for a day, spent the night there, and then we woke up about 5 a.m. in Kansas City, and on that drive, our next drive was about, I think it was 10 hours, to Rapid City, South Dakota. That's where we just stayed at an Airbnb, just because we are on our way to Glacier National Park, which is in Montana. So we stayed there for a night. It was a great Airbnb. It was really comfortable, and so that next morning, we woke up at 5 again and had a 12-hour drive to Glacier National Park. I have plenty of pictures from Glacier because we did a lot of hiking and a lot of sightseeing. We even rock climbed. So I just want to show you guys those pictures.
It's raining and we're trying to get the map ready, but we're ready to go. Down, and it was sleeting rather hard at the top, but stopped raining. So I don't know how far we are, but we're going down to the end. On our way back down.
After Glacier National Park, we had about, I think it was an 8-hour drive to Bend, Oregon. We stayed at an Airbnb over there because we were on our way to San Francisco to see some friends over there. So in Oregon, it was a great Airbnb, but didn't get any pictures from there. So when we got to San Francisco, we hung out with some of my sister's friends again, and just did a lot of visiting, ate a lot of great food, and from there, we went to Yosemite National Park. And I also got a lot of great pictures from this part. That was about, I think, a 4-hour drive from San Francisco to Yosemite. So enjoy these pictures. And I think that wraps it up. My sister stayed in Palm Springs for a few weeks, and then I flew back all the way to South Carolina where I live, and I flew out of Fresno, California, and then flew into Denver, and then from Denver to South Carolina. It wasn't a direct flight, but I love Denver, so I'm glad we stopped there. But that was pretty much it. My sister and I had a great time, and I'm so glad I had the chance to go on this trip. And I would love to share more traveling videos with you guys. I definitely travel a lot. That trip was I believe it was my 5th trip of 2019. So next year I already have one planned. I might be going to the beach as well, so that can be a fun video. But I'm going to Cuba in March, so if you guys want a video on that, let me know. But give me some suggestions on what my next video should be. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.